Yeah, I mess up, but I own my position. A fair queen riding with divine conviction. I drop hot takes like thunder from the saddle. Spit facts so raw they make cowards skedaddle. Ain't here to pander, I check myself too. If I'm wrong, I admit it, that's just what I do.
Big mouth, big truth.
Giddy up, girl, giddy up.
She wild, but she just
Riding tall. I'm a big mouth on a horse, don't need no permission. I speak truth loud like it's holy tradition. Yeah, I mess up, but I own my position. A fair queen riding with divine
conviction.
big mouth, big truth. Giddy up, girl, giddy up. She wild, but she just riding tall. I'm a big mouth on a horse, don't need no permission. I speak truth loud like it's holy tradition. Yeah, I mess up, but I own my position. A fair queen riding with divine conviction. You don't look, baby, up, baby.
The truth just arrived. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
Giddy up, girl, giddy up.
She wild, but she just
Riding tall.
Hello. How the hell are ya? How you been? How's your mama been? How's everybody been? Y'all been behaving? Been being good? Taking care of yourselves? Because nobody else will. You know how it goes. I hope so. I hope y'all have been doing amazingly. Staying sane. Mark safe from being unsane. Okay, that's me this week. I have been, listen, life has just been crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask and it isn't going so well. There we go. All right. Okay, I am all yours. Hey Okie. Hey Kate the Great, Nicole, Val and me. Good to see you. Am, good to see you. Michelle, good to see you. Jamal. Dude, let me tell you, Jamal, remind me to come back to you. I'm going to circle back to you. Let me just say my hellos real quick. Georgia, good to see you. Shally, good to see you. Who else we got? Lindsay's in the building. Hey, fur baby. I was just talking mess about you. Bet you didn't even know it, huh? Ha ha. Nunya has finally decided to make an appearance. Yes, I have. Listen, so y'all know I went to Texas for the week, right? Almost died on the ranch. We'll get to that story in a little bit, okay? Then came back, and typically what happens is when I travel for a week, I come back and have to do all my catch up on personal and professional stuff. So I get busy with work and my mind is like zoned out with that. And by the end of the day, I'm exhausted and I ain't got it to give. You know what I mean? If you're not a streamer, maybe you won't understand this. Maybe you're a streamer that's a different kind of streamer than me. But listen, streaming takes something out of you. Okay? It takes a lot of energy to stream. And you feel weird as it is because you're like sitting in your room or your office or whatever, talking to yourself and interacting with people. But it can take energy because, you know, if I just came on here and I was like, what's up, guys? Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a day. And, you know, it's just been, you know, life's just been happening. So, and there's nothing, there's just silence in between my thoughts. You're not going to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? You just come back and you're like, hello, that's fucking boring. Get it together, Nunya. Who are you? Anywho. Okay, Jamal. I don't know what is happening with my notifications. However, I will say I show up at the last minute and a half of every freaking one of your premieres. And by golly, does it burn my ass. Every freaking time. Yesterday, I showed up in your parent stream and I was all kinds of excited because I love me some that girl. Super freaking logical. Absolutely like chef's kiss, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's on panel because I was only expecting it to be you. And even that was enough for me, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to go watch this. Let me go see what happens. And I start to watch. And then you guys are like, okay, guys, you said like 3 things, right? And then you're like, all right, guys, so we're going to wrap it up here. And I was like, no, don't wrap it up. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. So I had to rewind all the way to the beginning and watch it by myself with everybody gone. And there was nobody to talk to. So it was just me and my comments all by myself sitting there. And I was like, oh, well, but hopefully you'll do a part 2. I thought it was amazing. I thought you guys made some excellent points. And I loved the questions that you were asking. And, just the information that you guys were like talking about. And you didn't just focus on like one case. You were talking about how like multiple different cases maybe. I don't know. Nunya, do you like the glare? Yes. I cannot stand this man. I'm so over with him. Such a loser. Well, Betty, I respect your opinion on anybody you'd like to give an opinion on. But yeah, like he's cool with me. I don't have no issues with him. I watch his streams and interact with him, in his streams. But like, that's about it for me. Yeah, the notifications are so wonky. I'm getting notifications on only one device, and sometimes hours after the live is ended. Let me tell you, it told me that Jonesin went live at like midnight one night. And I was like, huh, that's really interesting. Why would she be live at midnight? And then I play it and she's like, good morning. And I'm like, good morning. What? And then I keep listening. Well, it was a live stream she had done the day before, like the morning before, but my notification told me she was live at midnight. I was like, YouTube, you're untrustworthy. And I don't mess with untrustworthy, people. Ugh, Anywho, Grandma Sherry, I was already going to talk about you. And so I wanted to let you know that my thoughts and all of my prayers are with you. I know that you lost your little guy, your favorite and I believe last kitty cat. And I can't imagine that that is an easy thing to go through. I imagine that you're feeling very lonely, but please know that you are not alone and your friends are here for you. And for the friends who like to give out hugs, they're just wrapping you in all the virtual hugs possible. Okay? All right, there you go. Oh, Betty, you got all the questions today. I'm here for it. Nunya, how you feel about Queen Bee getting pissed off about someone in her chat, shouting out burnt toast that she's live, and QB got got pissed about someone announcing that. Isn't that interesting? So, Betty, my thing is this. Queen always gets pissed about anybody announcing themselves in her live stream. Like that's just been consistent like for forever. That's her thing. She's a creator, and I know there are some other creators who don't like to announce other creator shit in their live streams. Some people are like that, some people aren't. You know what I mean? But ultimately, like, do you boo kind of a thing. I did have a question though. Hey, True Seeker. Oh, I like your new picture. Hey, Amber M. I do have a question though. So I was curious if y'all got to see receipts over the last couple of weeks for the lawsuit shit. Did that ever get shown? I have so many questions because there's so many things that like I haven't really been able to catch up on or like really follow through with. So she never used to about burnt toast though. Well, listen to this. Okay, Betty, are you with me? Get your tea out. Okay. Just saying. Get your tea, okay? I also don't know that happened, Betty. So we gotta, trust it, But listen, this is what I'm gonna say to that, Betty. Okay, I don't know if you heard it, but I heard when there was a discussion about receipts weeks ago. Okay, and it was before I left. So we're talking about a month ago when it first, ended or whatever. Okay, and so during that conversation, though. It was like Burnt Toast can only show the receipts for her own lawyer that she had to get for this. And I was like, what? Burnt Toast had to hire a lawyer for the Queen Bee and Betty lawsuit? Shit. She was seeping out the little bits of, just a little tea. She was like, here's a little sprinkle, a little dabble, a little dollop of this, like some people get a dollop of Daisy. You got a dollop of Cheesemate from her, that day. And I was like, oh my God, Burnt Toast had to hire a lawyer too to fight Betty, but not about that. Apparently it was, I don't know. It was something like she was trying to be subpoenaed. And so she got a lawyer to fight that. I don't fucking know. Who the fuck knows? I don't know, because lawyers are all the rage nowadays here. Okay, so everybody says no. No receipts. Okay. So burnt toast, let me get this straight. Okay. Just asking for a friend. Queen Bee has collected over $100,000. $100,000, Nunya. There's no way. Let's go back. Okay. All right. Let's do the math. Queen started collecting in July of 2023, everybody. Okay. She stopped collecting officially, right, for the full month. I'll say that, not the end bill. But for the full month, she stopped collecting in August of 2025. That's 2 years and 2 months, or as some would call it, 26 months. At the bare minimum, Queen collected $5,000 a month. That's what her PayPal pools were every single month. So 26, anybody got a calculator? Can anybody tell me what 26 times 5 is? Or 26 times 5,000 would be even better? Asking for a friend. Because, and that, again, that would just be at the bare minimum. We all know there was a couple of months where it was like, I'm collecting this second set of 5,000 for depositions that aren't happening, of Molly and Dolly and all these other people that didn't happen. Okay. And then we also know that there was some months where it was like, listen, the bills are a lot. I got to collect 10,000 this month. So we know, but just for the benefit of the doubt, okay, just to give the benefit of the doubt, that's all I'm saying, okay? Not that anybody is owed that. But at the bare minimum, for 26 months at $5,000 a month, that would be $130,000. So let me get this straight. Somebody collected $130,000, promised receipts at the end of the lawsuit when it was over. Burnt Toast gave her word. She's never collected before. She's never promoted somebody else's shit to help collect or donate money to. And she said, you know what? I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I'm going to show you everything. And nobody has shown anything. Not one receipt. The only thing that they've showed or referred you to is, she has a lawyer. That's cool. Now he won. Nobody else won that fucking lawsuit. The lawyer definitely won. But I'm just asking for a friend, Burnt Toast, where's those receipts at? Because if not, it feels like a scam. If it looks like a scam and walks like a scam and it smells like a scam, it probably isn't a fucking duck. It's probably a scam. Okay? In my opinion, of course. In my very, very humble opinion. Okay? Now, I'm sure everybody knows Queen Bee didn't pocket $130,000 because that's what they're going to try and say, right? They'll turn around and be like, oh my God, I just can't believe she thinks we pocketed $130,000. Does she know? Lawyers cost a lot of money. Everybody fucking knows that. Everybody knows lawyers cost money. Come up with something better. But do lawyers charge $130,000 over 26 months? And again, we're going bare minimum numbers. B. Tim, where are you at? Where's the receipts, B. Tim? Oh, we don't want to show Betty what the different things that she does. We don't want to show it. Now, this is how stupid they get. We can't show you what happens because if Betty goes to do this again, then she's going to be able to see what her shenanigans do to a lawyer bill. Nobody needs to see an itemized bill, girl. But you know what you can show? You can show a total of that invoice. What? You can show how much the invoice was, not itemized. Nobody needs it itemized. But where's the final bill? Where's the final invoice to say, you have paid this total amount to this lawyer? And girl, let me tell you, if that receipt don't show $130K or more, the internet's gonna come for you, girl. Listen. She's a runner. She's a track star. That's gonna be you. You weren't transparent. You collected money on money on money on money to help provide for this lawyer. I understand that. Everybody said, you can't question it until the lawsuit is over with. Okay. So before I left, it was like, hey, no biggie. No biggie. She still has a final bill to pay. It's all good. Like we'll just wait. Okay. Now here we are. At least a month. At least a month. Okay. A month over. I don't know what day. Let me go look and see if I can find what day the lawsuit shit ended. Because maybe it's been more than a month and I'm crazy. Hold on one second here. Let's go look ourselves. Let's see. We got to scroll through all the we wons, because that's what everybody was saying. Girl, ain't nobody won but Jonathan. Shit, Jonathan won 2 vacations, a new Mercedes, and a fucking horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely won. For sure, he won. And another one. He's a winner. He's definitely a winner. Hold on. Almost there. Let's go look here. And so no, it's not there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go right now around the middle of September. That's what I'm going to estimate for right now. Right now, middle of September. We are now at the end, at the smack dab, almost the 31st of the month. It's almost the first of the month. So cash your checks and come on. I just want to know, where's the receipts? Where's the transparency? What are you going to show? And for the record, I'm a fucking donor. I absolutely donated to the cause. 100%. I donated to the cause. So I wouldn't give a fuck if it wasn't the money that I gave that you promised to show receipts for. Just putting that out there for the people who are like, oh my God, she's just a hater who just wants to get at her old friend because she's just so mad that she's not her friend anymore. And that's why she just wants to talk about her. Nah, girl. Like every other scammer that gets exposed, we've got questions. Okay. So now we just want to know. I'm going to find a good little, I don't know, we'll make some shit up, but I'm just saying. Same girl most of us did, right, Okie? Exactly. It's too rich, my teeth hurt. Listen. We've been waiting for you. Exactly, Kate. Yeah. I just was wondering. That's why I asked, because I haven't been around for the last month, and I thought for sure Burnt Toast will have gone live and showed receipts by now. Hey, Nanny. I don't even know. I feel once you give, it's gone. However, back your mouth up, bitch. Listen, don't get it twisted, right? I'm not over here like pressed about my donation. Like, oh my God, I need my money back. I couldn't really afford it to give in the first place. No, fuck that. If it's scammed, it's scammed. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping off of it in that particular, scenario. I'm just curious because Burnt Toast, where you at? You put all of your fucking credibility on the line for somebody who ain't shit. And now, what do you do? Because you're out here like, I'm guessing you're probably ignoring it like the fucking plague. But that's because nobody is here to ask you about it. Everybody thought that it would just be, but I was trying to give you time. You know what I mean? Like, I already knew when you started saying we got final bills to pay, we got shit to pay. I was like, all right, cool. Receipts will come later. All right, cool. And then later on, it's like, oh shit. How come every time I come around, like that's what I was just wondering. I'm more shocked about Burnt Toast. She co-signed it, and people who trusted her donated how much? Hi, by the way. Hi, MJ. Look at your picture. I like it. Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm just really like, I've just got questions. How much did you make burnt toast? I don't think burnt toast. I'm just being fair. I'm just being fair here. I don't think burnt toast even knows, one, how much was made, two, how much was actually paid to the lawyer, and three, how much, if anything, was pocketed. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows. And all these people who in the beginning, like B Tim, where you at? B Tim was out here, Stitching was out here like, guys, just wait for all of this to be over. When it's over, she's going to show you the receipts, and those haters, they're going to shut the fuck up, guys. They're going to run from the fucking internet, guys. They're just not going to be able to handle it anymore. They're just going to be able to just fall apart at the seams because they just won't know when our receipts slap them in the face. And now all of a sudden, B Tim is like, crickets, 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 crickets. Nobody hears anything. Oh, okay. Okay. Allegedly, B Tim has seen the receipts. Well, he's a really big donor, so I can understand that, but he's not the only donor. And oh, wait, let's cover the other one. I donated to Queen and I don't want to see the receipts, so she doesn't need to show you. Well, bitch, I'm a donor too. And so it wasn't like she said, if people who donated had questions, they could come forward and ask them. I'm asking those questions. Where are the receipts, ma'am? I'm going to need to see those receipts. I'm going to need you to stop calling other people, anybody, anywhere, a scammer while you still haven't shown the receipts for $100 and at the minimum, $130,000. Now, I know for a fact I can clock two $10,000 ones, so we can add 10 to that. Okay, 5 and 5 extra for those months. Okay, that's 10,000. Now we're at 140,000. I also know for a fact that you absolutely collected two $5,000 ones just for depositions that never even fucking happened. Where's that money at? Asking for a friend, because that's another 10. So right now we can absolutely positively buy the PayPal pool. Now we're not even including super chats, cash apps, separate Venmos, PayPal, Zells, any other options you have. We're not even adding that. We're just saying at the bare minimum, show us receipts for 150. I need the receipts for 150K. Where is it at? Just asking for myself and a few, maybe couple hundred other donors. You know, maybe 25 donors. I don't know. It's not good enough. Receipts, please. Nobody should need to ask. That's true, Leon. Why do people have to ask for receipts when you promised transparency? Because, what's funny is the bad part about it. Well, I don't think the IRS can collect on that. To be fair, I don't think that the IRS can collect on that, mostly because of the fact that they, like it's not actually income unless you show the IRS the receipts. Maybe she did. I don't know. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Where has she donated a lot of money to QB? So I recently, hey, Rowena's Gummies, I did see her come back recently for two things, but one of them, most of it was just like the BNN network. She was pretty involved in that. She seems to, I think she's moved on to Clue now, so she's over there. I bet she doesn't even know the exact number. I would bet not to, Titanium. You know why? Because anybody who collects on multiple platforms without some type of actual like budgeting or some type of experience in keeping track of money, like maybe you used to run a kid's, Pop Warner League, or maybe you have an accounting degree. Maybe Jan Jan with accounting can help them put it together. I don't fucking know. But like, unless you have some type of accounting experience of being able to track everything that comes in and then everything that goes out, that's different. IRS collects on PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App as of 2023, I believe, anything over 600. But I think that that's when it's, and I could be wrong, don't quote me on it. I think that's when it's friends and family, or when it's not friends and family. It's one of the two. And so when you're collecting as like friends and family, then they don't count it as like an income. I don't know. I don't know. Her business with the IRS has nothing to do with me. I care about the receipts. Where are the receipts? You promise transparency. You promise receipts. Where are the receipts? That's all I care about. Her issues with the IRS, do you, boo? Has nothing to do with me at all. I don't care. I got my own issues with the IRS, and they always want my money. So I don't, I don't have nothing else to say, So that amount of money would pay off my home. I bet. What could you have done with the 150K? If you got 150K from the internet tomorrow, what are you doing with it? Just asking for a friend. Because even if you look at it, right? Let's just say, okay, nobody is saying the whole 150K somebody pocketed. To be clear, because people like to churn shit around, but nobody is saying that. But let's just say, okay, let's say 120K went to good old Jonathan over there. All right, cool. Where's the other 30,000 then? Because 30,000 would be a lot to pocket when you say it's all about a lawsuit, right? Just asking. If you had it under business, also it takes a portion, so I doubt she is using goods and services. Okay, that's possible. Vincent and I sent a lot of money to each other each year, and we have never had to file it on our taxes. Me either. Me either, Titanium. And I'm like sending money here and there kind of a thing, so I don't know. 150K, I'd be out of Utah and in my new camper van. Damn. Okay. OMG, I'd be so thankful and pay off student loans. I know that's right. Where is ITAL? ITAL is a collective of pointing out the blatantly obvious. Listen, that channel is still sitting over there, Twist. We just come here and talk our shit. That's all. That's all it has to take. Give me a second here. Let's look something up real quick. You're going to hear lots of typing. Bear with me. All right. I'm trying to multitask at the same time. Sometimes it works well. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay. So I went to go ask ChatGPT to write me a rant about asking for somebody, and this is what it says, okay? Just wanted you to know this. Okay. Oh, Queen Bee, buzz buzz. Let's talk about that honeypot for a minute. Because you've been out here collecting coins, right? Shining on YouTube, talking about support this and bless that. Cool, cool. But where them receipts at? If the cash was clean, the math should add up. If the blessings were blessings, the paper trail should be glowing. Nobody's mad at your hustle. We just like transparency served with that tea. So go on, Queen Bee. Open the hive, show the honey, and let the numbers speak for themselves. Because a real queen, she don't buzz about it. She shows the proof of it. I was like, what? Anyways, I thought it was pretty funny. It's pretty quick and funny to do. Okay, let me go read. Somebody said, Nunya, did you see the shots fired at the B by Jay? Listen, I told y'all a long time ago, okay? When and if a breakup happens, I am about 98% sure it's going to be Jay, Granny, and nonsense, okay? Nobody's siding with the B, okay? Maybe Clue. Clue may be able to hang on to it. But from my understanding, the BNN network is currently potentially looking to merge at this time because they may not be able to stay funded at this time. They may end up filing for bankruptcy. Yes, MJ, it was a haiku. No, it was not a haiku. That was way too long. Way too long. Anyways, now with the BNN network on the verge of bankruptcy, you know what happens when your financials aren't right? You know good and well. You know as well as I do. Shit goes wrong. Everybody's starting to fight with each other from there. And nobody gets along because the money ain't right. When the money ain't right, everything's wrong. That's how it goes. So, of course, with them facing bankruptcy, you know, honestly, let's be real. Well, I'm sure they're probably still streaming. I heard she got struck. I did hear that. I also seen a clip where Burnt Toast called out Lauren for falsely using the court system on YouTube to file a false strike against another channel. Now, I don't know who she struck. It really isn't relevant to me. However, the irony is not lost on me that, hello? Your BFF does the same thing. What? What happened? She's now got all her big donors from TikTok. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I did see the screenshot that you guys had posted earlier of Jay saying that now I really do struggle with saying Kresha because my brain and my mouth want to turn it into Koresh, and that's wrong. So if I misstate her name, I'm reading it right now so that my brain knows to say it like that. But if it twists up the words, okay, don't be mad at me. Okay, don't be mad at me for that. I'm just telling you ahead of time. Anyways, it doesn't really matter though. Casing has landed safely. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Carrie, for watching her plane the entire way. I do believe that we'll be able to take you to court on Monday for stalking her plane. Okay? Queen Bee was in Turtle Boy's chat. No. Stop it. There's no fucking way. She hates him and said he should go to jail, and B Tim hates him too. There is no fucking way she was in that chat. No fucking way. I kept putting Kesha in chats yesterday, right? Do we have the next leg of the journey up? You're going to be watching it. Okay. It's hard not to call her Kresh or Kesha. Timber. Even better. Absolutely not. Wait a second. Are you telling me it says, even better. QB is the glare? Are you saying she was in the glare? The glare, she was not. There's no fucking way she'd go in the glare's chat. Look at Jones's community wall, Nunya. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry for everybody who's already heard this and been caught up to date. Good for you. That ain't me. Not right now. So I'm having to catch up with y'all posts. Okay, I seen the Everyday with Jay comment. Is that the one you wanted me to look at? Because I did see that already. I don't know if that's what you wanted me to look at. And Joneson posts like every 3 fucking minutes. So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a private story, okay? So yesterday I happened to be on YouTube for a minute, okay? And I click on to Jones's video, okay? And it says like, I don't know, find your soulmate or some shit like that, right? I was like, oh, okay, this is an interesting title. I wonder what the hell this is about, right? So I open it up and I start watching. And it's this fucking Valentine's Day, I love you so much, baby bullshit. And I was like, who the fuck is celebrating Valentine's Day on fucking October 31st? This is not right. Something is wrong. So, I had to go talk shit to my friend. I said, what the fuck is this Valentine's Day shit? Her and Deeds dragged me for Phil saying I was a hater and all. Okay? So, listen, don't trust your friends with your true feelings. That was my lesson of the day yesterday. So, by that, I will also say, let me stop talking shit about her wall, because then she will say, because then she will turn around and say that I'm a hater. And I'm just hating on her more. Okay. Okay. This shit right here, this shit right here, this shit right here is funny as fuck. How you spend even a millisecond in Turtle Boy's live chat after you and your creepy buddy drag him and the others that you deem to support him, self-promoted ragged out bitch. Oh God. Okay. So Queen Bee says at Turtle Boy Live, I had Joe Schmo on last night. He was the one who snapped the pic of Christina at CrimeCon. They set her up. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. Then Lindsay, her messy ass, says, Queen Bee, you think Aiden should be in prison? Get the fuck out of here with promoting yourself. See, that's why they always come for you, because you be out here talking shit and stuff, okay? I called you a jealous hater today, probably Captain Avi, and it's all good. See how that works? Listen, if you can't admit when you're being a fucking jealous hater, okay, then so be it. It was very cute. I loved the video. I loved seeing all the young pictures of them, and now it's cute. Okay, then the Glare says, nobody gives a shit, Queen Bee. He's so fucking petty. You wanted an innocent woman in prison. Nobody here forgets that. I don't know who he's talking about, but damn. Okay. Then somebody, what's her name? Sarah Lynn says, look at Queen Bee over here trying to promote on Turtle Boy's Live after she has talked the most shit about Turtle Boy and believes he should be in jail. I know that's right. That is abso-fucking-lutely facts. Oh, Karen Reed, thank you so much. That makes more sense. And then the Glare comes through again and says, Queen Bee clout chasing in here is almost adorable. She's been trashing Turtle Boy for years. Oh, well, I won't read all of that. With her beep simp B Tim. Damn. Did she respond to any of that? Did she tag him back and start talking her shit or no? Because that's kind of embarrassing, right? Like, first of all, you call out anybody who self-promotes in your fucking chat. So that's first, okay? So for you to then go and self-promote in your own chat, I mean, like, you're going in somebody else's chat, excuse me, and promoting yourself. Hi, Lauda. That's pretty crazy. Hey, Cocoa Pop. That's pretty crazy. And then, like, sheesh, like, secondhand embarrassment is a very real thing. Okay. No, there's not, Captain Avi. Exactly. Actions follow you throughout the tubes. There's no running from your past. I'm actually curious, though, for her to be doing that, like to do all, she's not normally a person who self promotes. She typically will have to be pretty desperate to self promote. So now I'm going to have to go look because I am curious. Like, I mean, is she struggling in views or not? I don't know. Again, let me go look. Because I mean, maybe the BNN network is maybe it's struggling. I don't know. No, I mean her Lauren shit is doing really well. It's 7, 9, 10, 20K views. Interesting. Yeah, I mean she's not struggling with the views. I don't know when that was, but up to I'm willing to say 12 days ago, she wouldn't have needed that. Let me go see where this post is from. This post is from 6 days ago. Yeah, she didn't do it because she needed the views. I will say that. That's just being fair there. Burnt Toast beat her in views nearly double with the Lauren cut. Shut the front door. Did she really? Okay, maybe other people are doing better in the views. Maybe that's what it is. Hold on. Now let me go look here. You just hold on a quick second. Oh, I don't know, Emmy. I don't think so. She only has 3 parts, and it's 14K, 14K, 12K. Queen has her beat on most of her streams. I mean, of course, for Burnt Toast 3, Queen Bee probably has like 9 to 10, but I don't think so. Who else is covering this? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe she's thinking long term and worried about not having that extra lawyer fund money. Listen, when you get used to extra money coming in, 100%, 100%, it does make a difference. Exactly. The reason she's went after others for self-promoting in her channel was a no-go. Exactly, Leon. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Hey, Angela. The lawsuit money has ended. She has to keep up the lifestyle she's gotten used to. Yeah, but she's getting the views though. I mean, I know views don't pay a lot of money. I get that, but like what good does it do to go and grab from over there? Like, and that's crazy. She thought that she was going to be able to walk into Turtle Boy's chat and fucking Turtle Boy would be like, "Oh, Queen Bee, a new creator. Let me come and meet you. Let me come and be your friend." Oh, yeah. When he's fucking cool as shit with the fucking glare. Like, what in the twisted mind's reality do you live in to be able to know that like that's gonna happen? I don't know. Who isn't covering it would be easier. Oh, okay. Okay. In your opinion, you think she buys subscribers and views? I don't think so. Let me go see. Social Blade. I know most people are like, I don't really like Social Blade because it's not really accurate. It's not accurate, but it can show you some things. For sure it can. But let's go look. Okay. Let's go see what it's got to show us. Hold on. It wants it all in one word? Maybe. Nope. Okie dokie. Let's go separate words. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Hold on. We have to look somewhere else. Hold on one second. I have to look in a different space. Amongst yourself. Thank you. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Uh, oh, okay. All right. Let's try this one. I don't want to import nobody. There we go. All right. So if we look at it, oh, her money is down. Her money is down right now. I mean, it's not crazy. Don't get it twisted. I'm not like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's not like that. Everybody take a chill pill. Interesting. Yeah, no, I mean, her views are super up. I can't foresee that. And it's not like, trust and believe, this is my thoughts, okay? She hasn't really grown her channel. Like, for example, when when Sebastian Rogers went missing, Betty had maybe like 21K subs at first, right? When he first went missing. And now I think Betty is almost at 50, I think. Oh no. Okay. She's at 42.8 subscribers, right? So she's almost, well, she actually has doubled. She's doubled her subscribers in the last almost 2 years, right? Queen was at, like, she's been in the like early 20,000s. The reason why I bring that up is not because I'm out here like, I'm not out here watching it. What I'm pointing out though is that ultimately if she was buying subscribers, you would see a massive difference. Like it would be a crazy difference. It wouldn't look like organic like growth over time. So no, Rowena's gummies, you're totally welcome to that opinion. I just was trying to like help it make sense. The B recorded Crush's stream that was struck and played it. That's where the 20K views came from. Nunya told Crushes she was going to get her truth out there. Because Crusher couldn't get it out there for herself, huh? Okay. Okay, cool. Always watching others' numbers and money. Now, Nanny, I do not disagree with that. She's 100% going to make friends with anybody who's got the money coming in. Okay, I don't know how that works. All right. No, that's totally fine. That's the reason why I wanted to look at it because a lot of people will throw it out there like, oh, she bought views. Oh, that person he buys subscribers or whatever, right? It can be done, right? And people have done it, right? They buy bots. So it's not to say that that never happens. It's just you see this unrealistic like boost to it. Actually, you know what? I think I may be able to show you from a person who was accused of it. Hold on. It won't go back to last year. Well, damn. Oh yeah, here. Okay. Can I show you this screen? Okay. Oh, well, I'll show it. Let's just see how it goes. How about that? Okay. So I'll show you. This is actually Kendrick Lamar. They had accused him of buying bots. Turns out he didn't buy bots, but this is kind of what it would look like. So if you look at it, see how this is their subscribers, right? Monthly gained. Okay. So you see this is like a lower line over here in 2023. I'm going to circle my mouse around so hopefully you can see it. But over here in 2023, it's like low, 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 right? Then April comes around, May, and then boom, May of 2024. It's like you go from right here, 200,000 subscribers to 1,700,000 in less than a month. That's like maybe a 2-week time frame. That's a humongous jump that people would like. If this is what I was seeing, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's possibly bots, right? His wasn't bots, so this is a different circumstance. But like that's kind of what you would see if you were looking at bots. It has to be like something significant. People don't buy 100 bots, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know why I felt the need to describe all of that today to you. I'm totally fine if you still want to believe it. Okay, that's how it works. Hey, Pookie. She also tried to stream Crush's first live while she was live and apparently got pushback and ended her stream. Really? Then today she went live on top of Crush's stream. That's what Jay was irritated about after she just played her stream that was struck down, but can't be in her chat supporting her. Oh, Lindsay coming through with the tea. Now that makes more sense. Like you played her stream, you got all those views off of her, right? Because you downloaded it or whatever the hell happened. It was on Facebook, whatever, right? All right, cool. But now, even when she is live, you're like, I'm going to play this stream to support her and help get her message out there. But then when she is live, you don't even take the time to go and support her and be there for her during her own live stream. Ah, okay. Okay, I get it. I completely get it. So the bee has been stepping on some toes. Listen. This is what she's been This is my fucking favorite one. But hold on, this is what she's been doing.
Oh, bitch, you're trying you toe tapping all over my motherfucking integrity today, bitch.
That's one of my favorite ones because first of all, what integrity? Okay, what fucking integrity does she have? She has no integrity, no like she's not credible at all. Like shit is out the fucking door kind of a vibe. But that's what makes it even like I don't know, it's one of my favorites. I keep thinking of Janelle Evans and her hair feathers for the Kesha concert. Yeah. I'm illiterate in a lot of YouTube algorithm stuff. I'm still learning. No worries. No worries. Absolutely, Emmy. She only cares about herself 100%. Hey, Tinker. Okay. So, Gina, listen, don't ask me who it is. Okay. I only know, okay. I know that they are a family member of part of the family that Lori Vallow killed. What the connection is, they've explained it to me, Gina, so many times, and my brain does not hold on to the information, okay? So I mean no disrespect to her. I know that she is family. I know that she is upset about, allegedly her family being talked shit about. But that's all that I do know. I know that today I stopped into her life for a little bit. And she was playing Jay, and I was like, okay, she's supposed to be showing receipts, but no receipts were shown during that time. And I was like, okay, all right, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. Where's the receipts? Because nobody still is like, they're not producing receipts. Hold on one second. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. All right. We got to wrap it up. Somebody got out of a. So good to hear your voice. Hey, Tara K, good to see you too. Time slots. The death of that listen, there needs to be like a Netflix special. Time slots. The death of social media. Um okay, let's see. Anything else? In other words, she took advantage of Crusher and manipulated the situation. That sounds pretty on point. Okay, I understand. Lori had 5 husbands, so I get it. LOL. Yeah, I mean, no disrespect at all to like her relation to the family, at all. But it just, I don't know enough about it to like identify who exactly she's related to, or who she is, or who she was related to potentially. So I just am like, okay, cool. I respect the fact that she's family and that potentially there was some shit talked about her, but I need to see like the whole receipts, all the context, like just this little screenshot that I have seen. Like, I don't know enough about it to give an opinion one way or the other. What I will say is the same thing I've been saying behind the scenes, and my friend keep laughing at me. I'm not a fan of Christine. That's me. That's just me. I'm not a fan of hers. She feels like there's something else behind there, but I know a lot of people feel like there's something behind Lauren. That's cool too. But I like, just for me, I'm not a fan of hers. I feel like there's a lot of, puppeteering, puppeteering happening in the background, and people are doing shit on her behalf. And so that it doesn't look like her. I don't know, but that's the one thing that I have a strong feeling about is her. But outside of that, I don't have a feeling about any of the rest of it because it's a lot, and I do feel like you do need to like actually like sit back and watch it. Um, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I won't talk about that, but I don't know. This feels very Zab girlish to me, and I get it's probably not the same for a lot of people, and it's not the same in absolute context. It just feels like the reaction to it is very Zab girlish. So I don't know. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't really give a fuck about any of Lauren's or Christine's or anything like that. But because it's all my fucking friends can talk about right now, and I'm not mad at them for that. This is just my hater spirit shining through, okay? They love me through that anyways, okay? But um all I say is research whom you support, crush included. So nope, not today. Again, I don't know anything about her, but what I do know is today it sounded like a lot of conspiracy theories. It sounded like a lot of like, well, if this, like if this happened, that automatically means this happened. Like, I don't know. It felt like I was fucking watching a nonsense stream. I'm just going to be honest, okay? That's what it felt like. It felt like I had strings and a whiteboard out and I was trying to connect all of the dots to each other. That's just what it felt like to me. And again, no shade to her. This has nothing to do with her, her family or her history. That's just how it felt to me, and I'm still on the fence with it. I don't think that Lauren has handled it right. I don't agree with, a lot of the shit, but I don't think that all these people who are crying innocent are that innocent, and it makes me fucking sus as fuck. So I think they all suck. which is probably the space I'll forever reside in most of the time. Please watch the original stream. Can't speak for today. Okay. MJ, I will do my best to listen to it. I'm just letting you know that if she sounds like this in her original stream, I'm going to struggle with it. And I know I've been having conversations with my friends and telling them, like, we disagree on a lot of different points on this right now. And I like, and it's okay. We agree to disagree. It's totally fine. And sometimes we talk it out, and sometimes we're like, well, why do you think that? Why do you think that? Absolutely nope, not today. I think there is a lot of unclean hands, and those unclean hands are pointing at everybody. And they're all pointing at each other. I don't fuck with that. Like, I don't know. What is on Web Sleuths tonight? Because I see you guys talking about that. I saw one text and it was a horrible text. I think because I don't know the context behind the text, meaning like I don't really know the names that like we're, committing to there. So that may be why like it doesn't hit me the same way. Not to say that that's not, something, I don't know. I would just say I'm shocked at the onslaught of support of certain people given previous actions. I don't even know what that means. I feel like that's a message inside of a message inside of a bottle. I don't know what that means, but the receipts and K were most impactful in my opinion. I don't know who K is, but I will watch it, MJ. I promise you that. It will not be like Grease. I will 100%. I will 100%. It's amazing how people can beat a trending topic to death. Jamal, when I tell you they can beat that shit to death, resurrect it like Lazarus, and then beat it to death again. That's just the internet for you. I don't think this was actually about Lauren tonight, but we will see. I want to watch that too. Okay. Lindsay is always bringing the tea. I love it. Lindsay, like Lindsay Lee here, or Lindsay, the girl, Christine's friend. I don't know which one we're talking about. Okay, I'll be clear. I'm shocked at the support blindly thrown towards Kresha. I guess I feel it. I'll own it. Okay. So the support. Okay. So here's my thing, though. Okay. I really have to hurry up. Okay. We got 2 minutes, about a minute and a half, actually. But my thing is this. Why are we just supporting? Is it strictly because it's a family member? And like we've learned that like some family members can be shitty people. So like are we being cautious with that? I don't really know. I don't really know. Like I don't know her to be able to even say one way or the other. So I'm giving that disclaimer. I'm just going with like what I twist. I'm just going with like what I know. What I know at this time. And I don't know, it feels like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we hop on the like the poor family, bus. And again, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like any family should be shit talked at all. I think it's ironic that some of the people who shit talk the most about families are the people who are appalled at families being shit talked. So there's that. That's not it for me, but couldn't type it all in a character limit. Damn character limits. If I didn't support you before the Lauren debacle, I still don't support you today. I know that's right. Listen, I never even heard of Lauren until the freaking group chat started blowing up about the shit. And never had heard of her before. I didn't know. The most I knew in the whole conversation, okay? There were two things I knew. Lori Vallow, I knew of the name, and I knew Law and Crime. Only two things that made any kind of sense to me whatsoever. I don't know. In the 2 years I've been with Kresha, this is who she is. Same with Megan. I don't know who Megan is, but I can appreciate that. Doodles in gray. Got it. They're trying to control the negative-ish. My Lanta, Navy text. How the hell are you, dear sir? I hope you are doing amazing. I hope that retirement is making you smile every day. I hope you are spending every waking moment possible with the nieces and nephews driving you insane and running you all around the ranch. I'm super happy to see you, sir. So happy to see you. On that note, I'm a college student now. Shut the front door. Wow. All right. Well, I got to head out, guys. It's so good to see you, Navy. Like, it's so freaking amazing to see you. And congratulations to you. Good luck in that journey for sure. I'm glad to hear that. So, all right. Have a good rest of your night, y'all. Enjoy. I'll come back. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'll come back at some point, okay? All right. Everybody just have a great day in the meantime. You're welcome. Wait, where's the song? I don't know where this song is. Jones had to move everything around in this damn Discord. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Toxic fumes, everybody's breath a weapon. Trauma traded, soul then swap like seconds. Britney's panel, a circus of suspicion. Illuminati spitting venom, no contrition. Craig's noise in the back, static on repeat. Every word a trip, wire chaos in the street. Creators slicing wounds just to sell the scars.